flashy don't always get the job done. We make these 2 moves, and we gonna be ready for the draft. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk, right back like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Look, man, it's antsy time. It's way too quiet with the Cowboys. Way too quiet. Yesterday, as y'all know, I made a video saying the Cowboys getting hurt, moving around looking for a receiver gives me a little bit of hope. I was going to touch on that again today, but I'm going to kind of let that breathe and see what else happens. I want to go more into the hypothetical bag. That's all we got these days, right? Hope, luck, hypothesis, being hypothetical. That's all we got in Cowboys Nation because we ain't got no tangible moves right now. But I'm thinking if I was in charge and with all of the major free agents basically gone, and what I want to attack in the draft, which is I want one of the young receivers. I feel like that's the smartest play. What can you do now on your team now to help you be ready for next year? I think it's going out and signing veteran trenches help. Get them trenches right. Listen, we have young studs on both sides of the ball in the trenches. You know, I know Connor McGovern came in and didn't quite get it popping, but just because your first couple of games as a starter in a season where we was playing musical chairs with the offensive linemen don't look quite right, don't mean that they've completely given up on McGovern. Don't sleep. Now, am I saying McGovern's going to start? No. What I'm saying is you put a healthy Ty Smith and a healthy J.C. Trotter on both sides of McGovern, and you can look a little bit better. It's hard to dominate and run those stunts that they were running on Williams and on Connor Williams and Tyler Biadasz when you got a solidified side. See, that was where they were attacking us. A whole lot of stunts, and they were attacking that part of our line. That was the soft part. It wasn't where Terrence Steele is and where Lyle Collins was. They had his moments, but that wasn't the soft part. When Ty Smith was out there, it wasn't that. Even when Terrence Steele went over to the left, it wasn't that. It was that spot. Left guard and center. They didn't really attack with stunts going towards Zach Martin because it's Zach Martin. You feel me? I really feel like if you get J.C. Tretter, solidified, veteran, incredible center, top 5 center in the league if you ask me, got released more for money reasons than play. He was linked to Miami, but things ain't really, materialized. It's been really quiet with him, too. I think that move would be dope. You would give Dak a veteran center. Centers are like the quarterbacks of the line. So bringing in someone like that would just be great in general. Imagine the run blocking. Tretter, Zach Martin, Terrence Steele. And that was one of Terrence Steele's biggest attributes, run blocking. Imagine running to that right side. Imagine what that would do for Ezekiel Elliott. Solidifying a whole side of a line. Completely with one move, and then your line would go to 1 weak link. And yes, you could still pick up a guard in the draft, but then you would go from Ty Smith, guard in the draft, or McGovern. Sure, you're gonna get a guard for at least competition, right? You don't have to definitely go Kenyon Green, who probably will be gone. See, y'all forgetting the Saints now have 2 picks and the Eagles have 2 picks before us. Some of the players that we really want, especially O-line, not for the Eagles, but for the Saints, who need O-linemen, and they need a guard. Kenyon Green's probably going to be gone. The other linemen, some of the good tackles and everything, some of the people that we think we're targeting probably won't be gone. And then you're going to force yourself to reach for Zion Johnson, and I don't know if that's the best thing to do. But my point is, Ty Smith, whoever you draft in the 3rd, maybe 2nd, 4th round, in competition, Tretter, Martin, Steele. You got a line with 4 great linemen and 1 possible weak link. Who has 5 incredible linemen across the board? You usually got 1 weak link. If your weak link is Connor McGovern, You all right. I mean, like, you are all right. I will be fine if you roll out Connor McGovern next to Ty Smith, Tretter, Zach Martin, and Steele. I will be just fine. Because if anything, Connor McGovern's strong. He just got things to work on. Philbin, get to work. And then you go to the other side of the ball. You got young dogs all in the interior. Right? You got Tristan Hill, Neville Gallimore, Oso Odigizua, who I think is going to completely start. You got Golston, who can go from end to defensive interior. And you got D-Law that can go from end to defensive interior when we do our NASCAR package. But my thing is, we had a veteran last year that got busy. Brent Urban. And I'm not opposed to bringing back Brent Urban. It's just been quiet. I know he had surgery. I don't know what's happening. His wife is an incredible follower on Twitter. She's very interactive, and she keeps us posted on what's going on with Brent. I'm hoping that the Cowboys say, yeah, let's bring him back. But for the purposes of this video, I'm looking at Akiem Hicks, man. 3.5 sacks last year, 3.5 sacks the year before. But what he is a definite run stopper. His stats ain't gonna pop. Normally people like that, the stats ain't gonna pop. But he's a tick above Brent Urban. Played with Brent Urban. Bring back both of them. And just add that as the run stopping scheme. You know what I'm saying? But Akiem Hicks would definitely solidify that run portion. You know what I'm saying? Veteran run stopper. You want to go straight pass rush, bring in some of the younger dudes. Now, I know we brought back Watkins, so that might be what they're thinking. Watkins is Urban, and he's not. He's not. Last year we got Watkins and Urban. So since Urban's not back, bring in Hicks, solidify the trenches. Everything flows off the trenches. This is an investment in Micah Parsons, bringing in Hicks. Tretter is an investment in Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. That just is what it is. And Dak Prescott, of course. Everything can't be flashy, man. It just can't. I want the receiver at 24 because I feel like they're going to be gone before 56. The talent gets snatched up. I'm sorry. Whether you want Dotson, Pickens, Sky Moore, Treylon Burks, Olave, if he can slip to us, that's the realm of receiver we can get. Pierce, maybe. But after that, it drops off a cliff. And then you start saying, you talk yourself into Watson, who's a physical specimen, but he's not them other dudes. You know what I'm saying? I want a definite stud for our wide receiver 3. And he can see what he can turn into. I don't want to be forcing myself to draft certain people because I had to force myself to go O-line at 24. You know, if we get Kenyon Green, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not. Because he's going to do what I'm talking about, solidifying the trenches. So, no, I'm not going to be mad. But I would love to be smart, take advantage of your resources. There are people that are available that still can get signed. You bring them in. And then you open yourself up to BPA, man. Best player available. That's what we need to do. That's how we ended up with CeeDee Lamb. We said, yeah, we got wide receivers. But it's CeeDee Lamb. We took him. Now, at the time, we had Jalen Smith and LVE. We solidified the linebacker room. But there's Micah Parsons. And you just take them and you figure out the rest. So, when 24 arises and one of those players are on the board, whether it's Treylon Burks, Chris Olave, Nakobe Dean, who I'm going to do a video on here soon, maybe even Devin Lloyd. Carl Loftus, there's slight buzz that he might be there at 24. You take them and you figure out the rest later. That's why you take advantage of free agency right now. You sign some people. You can get Tretter. You saw what Wagner just signed for? Tretter will come in here for a 2-year deal at like 13, 14 million. And you can either front load or back load it. Like, let's not trip that you can't play with the numbers. And he'll be willing to come in and rock with a winner. I'm telling you. Y'all, I'm just telling you, man. I wouldn't act like this wouldn't be a great move. Bring in both of them, solidify the trenches, let's roll. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Do you think we should pick up some more players? Because I'm going to do a couple more videos on this on possible players we can pick up. 1 to 2 players that'll have us more prepared for the draft and not forcing on ourselves to pick players for need. I want to go BPA. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'll holler at y'all.